It was like the devil saying, you know what, okay, there's a door, there, it's open, go through it. You know, nobody's here to stop you. So I went through that door. I made a decision. It was my decision to go through. I went out and I started drinking with my friends. I grew up in a good home. We cared about each other, and my dad actually coached me through baseball, from t-ball through all the way through 6th grade and into senior league. Things were good there at home, and I remember being tempted a lot, and people coming up to me and asking me, you know what, let's go drink, let's have a beer, let's smoke some weed, and after the game, after a win. You know, it was hard, but I wanted to please my family. I wanted to please my mom, my dad, and I wanted to show them that I love them, because I felt loved by them. When I was a junior in high school, things started happening in the home, and my mom and dad started fighting and arguing, and eventually they ended up getting divorced. I barely graduated high school. I decided to take a semester off of school. That semester turned into about 13 long years, and that's when life got a little crazy. You know, I ended up having a family at that time. I had a daughter, Esmeralda CASAREZ. I had her with her mom. I got into a relationship with her. We did good. I ended up getting clean. I just couldn't hold it down. Eventually ended up using it again. I lost the apartment that I had got. I lost the job that I had. I lost the relationship with my daughter's mom. After that, I had my youngest daughter. I had her with her mom. It was a good relationship. We started off in church. We both got clean and decided to serve God. And then I ended up using again. I was using that time through a pregnancy, and I got in trouble with the cops. I was in and out of jail for a while. Started to look at my life, and I said, what's going on with my life? You know, I'm here in jail. I'm using drugs. I'm not seeing my daughters. I was in jail. I called my dad. I told him, you know, I need help. I want to get out of here. And he's like, I found this place called Casa de Vida, and this guy Jose Moreno can come out and he can get you out. But then he told me, you know, it's a Christian home. You're going to be reading the Bible. And I thought about it. I started thinking. I said, oh, I don't know if I'm ready for that right now. I don't know if I want God in my life. I don't know if I want to go to a Christian home. He said, well, call me back and let me know what you want to do. So I went to Casa de Vida. Before I went there, I was depressed. I had gone through times in my life where I didn't want to live. I ended up leaving the home, and I did good. I thought I could do it on my own again. I was good for 4 months, and I ended up messing up again. And I was out there for a whole year. I spent a whole year out in the world again, drinking and using drugs. You know, in the Bible it says that the devil came to kill, steal, and destroy, and he had destroyed my life. He was trying to get me to kill myself. So while I was out there drinking, and I left rehab, and I went back to my dad's and trying to ask him for help. You know, all the other times he would let me in. You know, he opened it up and he just said, no, I can't help you no more. He broke down. He started crying. But that time I noticed God. He was intervening. I stood in a park after that for 2 days, putting me out there to realize that there was nobody left to count on, that I could count on in this world. And I believe that He wanted me to count on Him. And I went to my mom's house and I asked her for help. And she's like, I'm not going to help you anymore. And she's like, I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm going to give you one more shot, one more chance to get right. And that day when she had told me that, I started thinking, this is a gift from God. This is Him doing something again. That day I got on my knees and I cried out to Him. And He saved me that night. He gave me His awesome gift of salvation. So December 9th, 2011, that was the day that I believed and I received God's love for me. I woke up the next day. I started to get phone calls. I started reaching out. I went to a place in Santa Paula, which is called Spirit of Santa Paula, because they give away free food. So I would go out there and get food. And they asked me to help out. I started going back there and making the food, and I started to serve. You know, little did I know that's what Jesus wanted me to do, was to serve other people, to get out of myself, to get out of those thoughts that I had that were in my mind. I think back to that and I say, you know, God, how can you do this for me after all that I've done? God has given me so many gifts since I've accepted His gift of salvation. He's given me my daughters back, a home to sleep in, a car to get around in. He's given me Ventura Missionary Church. It makes me think of the love that God has for me. It's just amazing. Today there are many challenges in my life, but God's gotten me through them. He gives me hope to continue fighting through all my trials and all my troubles. Sometimes my daughters are where I see God's gifts the most. I experience joy and I experience hope from what Jesus has given me.